By the time you finish this video, Kanye West will have tweeted 25 more times. Welcome back to What's Trending. I'm Cheryl Lazar. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more crazy social media news every day. Kanye West seems to have a bit of a crush on President Trump, and millions of his fans are, understandably, a little confused. Shortly after Trump's electoral college victory in November, Kanye visited the president-elect at Trump Tower in New York. But the purpose of this meeting was unclear. Maybe he just wanted to sit down with Trump to talk about the police treatment of Black Americans, or perhaps public education in Chicago. Yeah, not sure if that's happening. But a Twitter stream on Wednesday, April 25th left no doubt of how Kanye feels about the commander-in-chief. He tweeted, "You don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He is my brother. I love everyone. I don't agree with everything anyone does. That's what makes us individuals. And we have the right to independent thought." That dragon energy statement really stood out to me. Dragon energy. Kanye also tweeted out this photo of him wearing a Make America Great Again hat alongside music executives Lear Cohen and Lucian Grange. That MAGA hat is signed by the one and only Donald Trump, which Kanye boasted about in a tweet with 30 fire emojis. BuzzFeed editor Tom Guerra pointed out that it appears as if Lear Cohen is flashing the OK symbol. That symbol used to just mean everything's okay, but in recent years has taken on new meaning after 4chan convinced people, briefly in 2017, that it could also be used as a white power symbol. This supposedly inspired some Trump supporters to actually use the gesture, partially to make fun of the snowflake liberals who believed the 4chan hoax. At any rate, Lear Cohen may be flashing the OK symbol to signify that he's down with the alt-right, or to just be like, hey cool, I'm like posing with Kanye. Kim Kardashian West must have seen that these tweets were upsetting some people, so she called him and he tweeted this. "My wife just called me and she wanted me to make this clear to everyone. I don't agree with everything Trump does. I don't agree 100% with anyone but myself." Kim then continued to defend him from accusations that he's backed down from his previous values. She wrote, "He's a free thinker. Is that not allowed in America? Because some of his ideas differ from yours, you have to throw in the mental health card? That's just not fair. He's actually out of the sunken place when he's being himself, which is very expressive." Both Kim and Kanye have in recent days referred to the sunken place not as a symbol of being marginalized by an oppressive racial system, as in Jordan Peele's Get Out, but as apparently Kanye's own state of depression. Though, according to some rapidly spreading memes, maybe Kanye's Trump love means he really is trapped in the sunken place. President Trump himself retweeted Kanye's endorsement and wrote, "Thank you, Kanye, very cool." I just could imagine Trump saying that. At Yaperboy tweeted, "Give it a couple days and Kanye's gonna drop an EP with Toby Keith." I mean, it is true that he's promoting new music now, so I don't know what he's trying to do here, like what the strategy is. If he's just like putting himself out there in the free world, or if he's, just trying to get some attention and publicity. Okay, but let's back up. Why is Kanye fawning over Trump such a big deal, you might ask? Well, here it is. Much of mainstream America's first introduction to Kanye was his off-script plea for racial justice on a Hurricane Katrina benefit show in 2005.
"I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. If you see a white family, it says they're looking for food. George Bush doesn't care about black people."
And he singled out the Republican Party for only addressing the issues of white Americans in the song New Day from Watch the Throne.
"I never let my son have an ego. He be nice to everyone wherever we go. Yo, I might even make him be Republican, so everybody know he love white people."
So his support of Trump, a president who is unable or unwilling to disavow a white supremacist march in Charlottesville, Virginia, who characterized African Americans as unemployed and impoverished individuals with nothing to lose who are inherently lazy, and who demanded the death penalty for the Central Park Five, arguing that they were guilty a decade after being exonerated by DNA evidence. Well, it just all makes you wonder what Kanye's actually thinking and why he's doing all of this. Does he not even remember what he said back in the day? Now, there's also been evidence for a while that Kanye's thinking on race has evolved. Shortly after the election at a show in San Jose, Kanye encouraged black people in the audience to not focus so much on racism in their activism.
Specifically to black people, stop focusing on racism. This world is racist, okay? Let's stop being distracted to focus on that as much.
He clarified that he still supports Black Lives Matter, gay rights, and women's rights, but that he thought Trump's victory would encourage racist white people to be more openly racist, and that this exposure is a good thing. So if anything, I guess you could say Kanye's love of Trump is more about his individuality and self-expression to say whatever pops in his head without any sort of sense of responsibility, more than in his own personal political agenda. That's because he tweeted that he also loves Hillary. In fact, the only real political statement he's made on Twitter recently are hints that he's considering running for president in 2024, with Keep America Great signs popping up in Chicago and other cities. I think if that was actually gonna happen and he's putting these signs up, like, he would hire some new branding people. Like, why just steal someone else's campaign? Unless he's trying to tie himself to Trump. But there's one other theory. That Kanye's stirring up so much shit just to distract from the fact that his wife is tweeting out a bunch of naked photos of herself, including a full frontal image where she reveals she's making a mold of her body for the shape of her new perfume bottle. And yeah, I've been following all those pictures and a lot of them have me wondering, did she do that with laser or wax? A lady's gotta know. So what do you think? Is it a big deal that Kanye's a huge Trump supporter? What do you think of this back and forth? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more of What's Trending.